We have yucca.
And yucca.
And is in here. We will do a fresh harvest.
What is this?
So we're gonna pull right out of the ground here.
Can I hold your tummy?
And we have fresh yucca.
Can I?
This is straight out of the ground in the backyard. And we'll do a little tour. So we have malanga here. We have malanga right here. And we have a gunga pea. These seeds can be planted directly in the ground. If you take a little seed here, Avon, you want a seed? Hold your hand out. And we put a seed right in there. And then Avon does our planting for us. Right? You know what to do with that, Avon, right? Where do we put that?
In the ground.
In the ground. And then that turns into this little thing here.
Where?
That's a sprout. See this? Is gunga pea, and here's some other sprouts.
Excuse me, can
Have some watermelon, some cantaloupe.
Keith, can I put it in there?
I don't know if that's the best place for it.
Yeah.
You think so? Alright, you could put one in there. We could always transplant it, but it's best to put it where it'll grow. And it'll turn into a big bush over here. But it will also fix nitrogen into the ground. And we have some yucca right here. This is what we just harvested out of the ground. And if you just take a cutting of that and put it in the ground, it will grow again. This is moringa, a very special tree. This is loquat, again with some moringa. We use moringa to create a divider line of this yard. And here's starfruit or carambola. This is actually gumbo limbo. It's growing from the borderline. I like to use natural borderlines to just reuse and not waste any material. And that's that big tree right there. Has amazing bark on it. This right here is a beautiful edible flower about to burst open for us to eat, called a walking lily, I believe. And this is moringa. Again, this is firebush to attract butterflies and bees. Cinnamon bark. Got these for free going to a Earth Day festival in the local area. Again, more and more yucca, nice survival food. This is our biggest tree here at the farm of Ja. It is our moringa. Provides amazing food. Look that up on YouTube. Moringa Discovery Channel. Watch a great video about it. This is curry tree, a delicious spice. This is a coconut growing. This is an Avon growing, and that's why we grow all of our food here. And we have a little protector for the plant here. This is actually sugar apple, I believe. They're all given as gifts. Really amazing way to build up a nice garden. Here's a black Asian mulberry given by Andy Firk. That curry tree over there was given by Adam Medina. And this star fruit was given by Alan Prince, along with this loquat right here. And this loquat right here, I believe, was given by Bowman Charus. And this is a Indian citronella given to me by Andy Firk. We have a banana tree right here that was given to us by Natural Chai Farms and Davey. Larry, amazing guy. And you can see there's a whole bunch growing around in the circle, and then we have compost in the center. Like to balance out the compost, one part fruit veg, sometimes leftover cooked food, but usually fruit and vegetable, and then 4 parts brown, such as leaves or banana leaves, or even this mulch is a big part of it. We covered the mulch about almost a foot of mulch over this backyard. It used to be just as clear as this. You could see some of the before pictures if you look at some other postings I have on organicfitness.org or my Facebook account. It was all like that. And then we got to this big part. All of this BP or Brazilian pepper is here. It's also a nice edible, and we use all the BP wood stored over here in a type of hugelkultur system that we could build up the organic matter with wood, let it mold, and create some nice bacteria and fungus. This is another sugar apple, I believe. And that was given to me by Bowman Chiros, also another banana tree. A lot of different species of banana tree to keep it polycultural. Here are some African blue basil. Absolutely delicious stuff. Thank you, Andy. Fur cap bamboo grove in Arcadia. Some pineapple, you see. Aloe, you can see aloe. Or pineapple right there. This is a nice ground cover. I let this wild edible grow in. This is a Spanish needle right here. This is a really amazing wild green. Awesome. And this is a wild green. And we have a shampoo ginger right there. Really amazing. Once that grows, it could actually shampoo your hair. This is aromatic ginger, I believe. The flower is edible as far as I know. Please post if it's not. And it's delicious. And the leaf is actually a great aromatic. Here's some mulberries. You can see a mulberry growing right there. It's a little immature. When it turns black, it is ripe. There's probably a black one on here somewhere. The leaves are also edible. Raw or cooked. Although they should be ripe. It grows from cutting. You can see that cutting right there. It's really amazing. And some pineapple, some more banana, some more yucca. Again, amazing. The root is a great staple food. If you're eating cooked food, here's purslane. Wild green can be eaten raw or cooked. Absolutely delicious. I actually transplant that from places where I see it growing wild. And this is from Daria. Thank you, Daria. And here's some Cuban oregano, very medicinal. You could juice that in your hand. We're going to cut it off in just a minute or two. I'm going to show you the front yard real quick. Here's coffee, shade-grown coffee. Some more of that walking iris, I believe. This is great, a great aromatic, not edible, but it's a bay rum leaf given by Bowman Chiros. Bromeliad by Bowman. This is a plumeria by Bowman. This is a nice wall that was created along with the wall of moringa before I moved in here by Dylan Tilley. Also out in Medina helped with the wall of moringa before I even moved in. They did that. This is amazing. This is a Mayan spinach or chaya. It's a really great edible. And this is right here. You can see it growing. This is a cranberry leaf. It's delicious right here. And you can see the capsules. They make tea out of that called sorrel. And we're gonna go in front here. This is Florida boxwood right there, I believe. And this is Nepal, and amazing without the prickers on it. I don't know why we'd grow it with the prickers. They hurt a good bit, although you could remove them. Produces an edible little fruit, and you could cut it really thin or just eat it like that raw or cook it. The glucinogides, just as in okra, very good for you. You can see more of the moringa and mulberries everywhere around. Some mangoes growing from sprout. Other plumerias that I got from cutting. So you could do this. This is all free. I really spent just about nothing on this yard. Maybe a sprinkler I bought, which I think is a good price for $10. Ken Kerr by Andy Firk. This is could you read that? I don't know if you could see that, but it's nice to have some labels. That was 1/11/13. I don't know if you could read that. Some bamboo I got that was just thrown out, and saw if I could grow that. Avon, how you doing? Nice. Farmer Avon. This is a great butterfly and hummingbird attractor given by Adam. What do you think about brother Adam, Avon? You have fun with Adam yesterday?
And Michael too.
And Michael too. So this is given by Adam out of Druids Grove, amazing guy. This is actually a wild yam given to me by Josh, the Yam King, and Josh Jameson. This is given to me by Andy Firk, delivered by Adrian, and an amazing Amazing tree right here. This is sweet almond bush, so aromatic. Kind of clumped in there with yucca, but that's a ground. That goes into the ground, so that won't take up too much room above. This will turn into a tree, this sweet almond, and then we have a mulberry bush also. So a bit of crowding, although I do like to push it to the limit. 2 different cactuses, one edible in the pile, one not. And there you see a garbanzo, pineapple, this ground cover of dollarweed. It's edible and delicious, even though there's a multi-million-dollar industry to create pesticides to kill this edible weed. It is absolutely delicious. A nice compost of some seaweed is also in there, and other greens. And you could take your kitchen scraps and grow them. This right here is green onion, and this right here is sweet potato, and some tomato growing that I got from Adam Medina. Some ground cover that fixes nitrogen into the air, which is ground peanut, and you could eat those yellow flowers. They're delicious. That's from Natural Chai Farms. Thank you, Larry. Along with the dollarweed that grows best near water. It's not thriving right there, but it is surviving for sure. Some lemongrass. That's a nice grass to grow. Sea purslane, a delicious French fry, as Dylan Tilley would say. This is daga. So hopefully it'll come back. Thank you, Dill. This is moringa, and we're trying to grow it from cutting here. Those 2 might not work. Hopefully they will. But this cutting here is working, you can see, of moringa. So you could easily just take a cutting and it will work. Actually, this is the flower growing first. Usually I see a little leaf coming out first, but it actually grew the flower first. It's amazing. Blessed love. Always know your neighbor, as that is the permaculture way. This is box. Oh, a nice lizard you can see running. This is boxwood in front, a native to Florida. It'll be a nice way to get some birds to protect themselves, give them some fruit, I believe. And although it hasn't fruited yet for me. And this is passion vine. You can see it's getting eat up by the tiger caterpillar. And these are pentas, great butterfly attractors. Both of those plants are butterfly attractors. The passion grows wild here. Passion vine grows wild here. And the pentas were given me by Ellen Prince. Beautiful decoration here. You can see more yucca. These ornamentals here aren't doing too well, but they were rescued from the dumpster, so they'll come back to life soon enough. This is cutting from a stick, plumeria, and a big bush of sweet potato and white potato over here, and I think there's some beans growing out of it, some gunga peas. This is a wild, I can't remember the name. Andy Firk gave it to me. I believe it might be a pigweed or something. Some more aloe, some more mulberry, nice hay, which is great. This yam could grow right out of that hay. It's amazing. Hay is a great way to grow. You could put some soil in it also. Some more lemongrass. This is mango, and this is tamarind, recently put in, an amazing plant. Some more mulberry, and this was growing when I got here. This and this hibiscus here, which is edible flower and leaves, growing when I got here. And this is leaf of life, which is an amazing succulent, which is also edible. Some wild coconuts we got, and a potted mulberry. As you can see, it can grow. Thank you, John Stearns. The garlic is doing well. You can see that. Actually, you know what? I haven't tasted it yet. Let's grab. He just eats the greens. Nice and garlicky. That's delicious. And that's about it. The little bird is always here. You can see that bird greeting us, and even staring at the bird. That's how amazing our homeschooling system is here. Look how beautiful life is. What else can we ask for? A little workout system here. Three little birds upon my doorstep, saying don't worry, 'cause it's gonna be alright.